afternoon and welcome to the Sydney Cricket Ground. Just as the siren signals the end of the reserves game here, and the Sydney Swans have broken through for a win over Melbourne, who played in the VSFL up here in the reserves today. Well, the seniors match, of course, is between the Sydney Swans and the Adelaide Crows. One favoured to be right up there for the premiership, and the other one perhaps favoured to win the wooden spoon as they did last year with just one victory. But, well, a special guest up here today. Unfortunately won't be running out for the Sydney Swans. He was rubbed out in a pre-season practice game, and it's a welcome to Dermie Brereton, talking to us instead of playing. Dermie?
Thank you.
Well, what about that? A 7-week rub out at the tribunal, and you've had a bit of an appeal. Are all the avenues for appeal closed now?
I'm not too sure. I'll just leave it in the hands of the club. If they want to pursue it any further, that's up to them. But obviously the Channel 7 and the league being very fair, they would have videotaped this reserves match too and seen every incident that went on here too.
Well, about that, you would have been aware that there are a lot of news cameras there that day.
News cameras on the boundary, yeah, that's correct, and they're at ground level. They're not really at the height which normal cameras are for the footage of AFL games, so that was a bit of an abnormality in itself also, Drew.
Do you feel as though you let the club down, though?
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, the only way I can pay back the club for the faith they've shown in me is get out in the ground. So, you know, not being out there for one reason or the other is not to the club's benefit, yeah. And you're working pretty hard, so you'll be fit and ready to come back when the suspension runs out? Well, we came here today and came down to see a few of the boys before the game and tell them a little bit about some of the guys who might have played on or whatever, and was then informed that we had to go for a bit of a training run, which is fine by me and absolutely makes sense also. So we've gone and done that, and the boys are about to come out on the ground now. So the Swanettes just passed me by here, actually. Well, I see actually Derek Kickett played in the middle in the reserves, and so they're trying to run some weight off him, perhaps. Are you doing special sessions? Yeah, Derek is, and while I'm out over the next few weeks also, I'm going to be working along with Derek 3 mornings a week on top of the training sessions that will be given. But Derek came in and he was about 96 kilograms, and he said his playing weight's 86, and I think he's about halfway at the moment. So I would imagine when he gets to about 2 or 3 kilograms over what his normal playing weight is, he'll just about be ready for seniors, and he'll get that off in 1 or 2 games. So he's looking very good, and actually his ball handling skills are well, as everybody knows, they're quite good. They're brilliant, actually. Good on you, Dermot. Well, looking forward to seeing you back in those famous, familiar red and white colours. Thank you.